Hey, how's it going, everybody? Long time no see. Good to be back live again. It's another Q&A session. There are two or even few actually reasons why I decided to do a Q&A today. First reason, I launched new stickers or emojis for the members of the Living Monk channel. Whoever is a member, if he types certain things like Jai or Stay High or Wow or 108, they're special emojis that pop. I'm not sure actually where is it. Maybe it's on the screen or somewhere else. But yeah, it's really cool. And the other reason is just to catch up and see what are you up for. Sachin is already here. Piyush, say hey, nice to see you. So hope you have some cool questions. And until everyone joins, I thought to do some chanting. There are two kind of ways I thought to chant. Let's check the stickers. Will they work if I do one? Oh yeah, look at that. Yay! It's an emoji, it's not a sticker. So these are the stickers. And they're pretty funny. I got the Angry Muslim sticker, the Nursing Alef sticker, and the 108 sticker, and Stay High sticker. Epic. So let's chant and see whenever everyone comes. I thought to ask which instrument should I play, but no one is here anyways. But Mandapun, nice to see you. Alachua County Drake. Nice to have you here with us. Gopi Janna Girivara Gopi Janna Haribol, Harish, Sanai. I think you messaged me on the email. I sent you a message back. Yeah, so simultaneously I wanted to remind everyone that I'm offering 15 to 20 minutes consultation services. If anyone would you be interested, just message me on my email address, livingmonk, living monk108@gmail.com. And yeah, pretty much anything that comes in your mind that you want to speak about, I'm open to be there for you and listen here and give you some experience of yourself, of the situation you're at. If you're feeling like being vulnerable with someone and asking if someone can hear you at some difficulty. It's not like not offering a therapy session, but it's like basically help you to console better with yourself. Giving you opportunity to hear yourself from another perspective. Moth is asking if I'm with Purjit Prabhu. No, I'm pretty much here alone with Krishna, as you can see here. No, I know this devotee. It's a very nice devotee who introduced me to Krishna consciousness, but I've not in touch with them in the last year or so. AP exam. I don't know what is an AP exam, sorry. So I thought about doing random things today too. Yes, Prince, I missed you. Why not to read a random verse from the Bhagavad Gita? I'm gonna scroll it and roll it, and you say stop. Whoever says stop first, I'm gonna stop there. And that verse is gonna be dedicated to him. Oh, Harash said stop. The Blessed Lord said, oh, that's a beautiful one. It's 11th chapter, 32nd verse. Thank you, Harsh. Time I am, destroyer of the worlds, and I have come to engage all people with expectation of you, with exception of you, the Pandavas. All soldiers here, both sides, will be slain. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Ki Jai. Although Arjuna knew that Krishna was his friend and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was nonetheless puzzled by various forms exhibited by Krishna. Therefore he asked further about the actual mission of the devastating force. It is written in the Vedas that the Supreme Truth destroys everything, even Brahma. Yasya brahme cha kshatram cha ubhave bhavata odaha mityu yasyo pacham kakita veda yatra saha. Eventually all the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas and everyone else are devoured by the Supreme. This force is the Supreme Lord, is an all-devouring giant, and here Krishna presents himself in the form of all-devouring time. Except for few Pandavas, anyone who was present in the battlefield would be devoured by him. Let me know after if you connect to this verse, Harish. Arjuna was not in favor of the fight, and he thought it was better not to fight. Then there would be no frustration. In reply, the Lord is saying that even if he did not fight, every one of them would be destroyed, for that his plan. That's a nice one, eh? Every one of them would not be destroyed, for that is his plan. Even if he did not fight, it's already decided, eh? Okay, Moth and Drake having some conversation there. Where are you from, Drake? Are you from Florida too? Death cannot be checked. Even if he did not fight, in fact, they were already dead. Time, destruction, and all manifestations are to be vanquished by desire of the Supreme. That is the law of nature. That's a cool one, eh? That verse actually, time I am destroyer of the worlds, it was quoted by this guy who developed the atomic bomb. Sarasota. Cool. I have no idea where is that. I think it's somewhere in the west, right? Next to Tallahassee. So yeah, time I am, destroy all of words. When the person who made the atomic bombs, he quoted that. And yeah, either war or not war, disease or not disease, we're all gonna die. And in a sense, it's a nice opportunity to connect to the inanimate death. Uh, these Tampa, okay, 1 hour from Tampa, north or south. Can you be non-vegetarian and wear tulsi mala? Somewhere I heard that it's like it's better to follow the regulative principles if you wear that, because it's kind of like, first it's like a relationship with Tulsi herself. She prefers south from Tampa. Cool, thanks, Drake. Never been to Tampa. Been to Miami once. I heard somewhere that like it's better to follow the regulative principles, because Tulsi, like, first she's a person, so she feels offended, or not offended, but it disturbs her if someone breaks regulative principles, and she's on him. And the other point is that it's a representation. It's representing someone who does follow, the principles. So there's this quote by Bhaktivinoda Thakur or one of the acharyas that look at this so-called devotee who wears tilak and kantimala, but his sadhana, his practice is illicit sex or drinking, right? It's not like, I don't know really. It's like, I don't say take my. It's not like an advice. It's just what I think personally, and what I heard somewhere. But yeah, I would sort of consider that as like we represent. Not that I'm a devotee by wearing that, but I do represent someone who is a devotee. And if I'm myself, I'm not following. It's like mystifying the whole experience for someone who doesn't know. I hope it's somewhat shines light on this issue. What do you say? South America. Hola, Vedantanyama. We're out in South America. I have a good friend, he's now in Peru. If I left Bliss. No, man, I'm always in Bliss. Always in Bliss. Or you mean that the organization that they created? How do you know about it? I think you're the first subscriber that ever mentions that. I was part of this group called Bliss about 3 years ago, maybe. But not really my mood. I get it. I will be vegetarian. Okay, so what I understand from your comment is that you're not vegetarian, but you want to wear tulsi kanti mala, so that inspires you to be vegetarian, so you can wear that. So I mean, I guess that's good. That's a good push. It's a good imitation. Yeah, I mean, I recently heard that all this virus thing, it's mainly because of meat consumption, right? So I don't know what comes for you from reading this verse. What do you say? Or should we read another one? Should we chant? I don't see any interesting questions so far. Let's scroll up and see if I missed anyone. Do you remember the first time? Wow. Oh yeah. Actually, I have a post about it in my Instagram page. My Instagram, if you want to connect with me on Instagram on a more regular basis, it's Living Rama, not Living Monk, Living Rama. And Radhe. Radhe. So, to answer Peace's question, the first time I got touched. Yeah, the first time I was really amazing. I wrote about it on my in one of the last Instagram posts actually. It wasn't just Hare Krishna mantra. It was a disc that my parents they sort of like they're really minimal in terms of like their consumption even. So they didn't have any music in their car. It was like I don't know 10 years ago maybe like, and the only music they had in the car available was Krishna Das music, and they had like Hanuman Chalisa there and Hare Krishna mantra and all kind of chants. And I remember driving to my dealer to buy pot, and on the way I would listen on the way back and on the way there on the way back I will listen to this disc to Hanuman Chalisa and Hare Krishna mantra, and I was just crying. I didn't know why, but it was really, really touching, something very, very deep inside my heart. And I was so moved. And every time, like I will drive probably every like once a week or twice a week. I don't remember. It was during like a move. I was living in Vancouver in Canada on the west coast, and I moved to Montreal to the west coast, and I stopped for like 1 month to visit my parents. I do that like once in every few years I visit them, but that time was especially long because I was in between moving to like the other side of the country. And yeah, I would drive, and every week, twice a week or so, I would listen to that, and it would really penetrate my heart. And I didn't know what it is, but simultaneously I developed like a desire to chant some mantras. I didn't know even which mantras to chant or what is a mantra, but I felt an urge to grab some beads or something and chant. Got a few questions. I also want to do something for this great job. If possible, tell me. Which job? Or maybe it's not a question to me. I don't know. The virus is awakening souls. Yeah, it's like, there's a verse in this beautiful Bhagavad Gita that says that the ones who are too attached to sense gratification, the resolute determination for devotional service, for self-realization does not take place there. So, yeah, now we are all like, there was no, like, if you think about it, probably you already heard me mentioning that if some of you seen my interviews that I did with my friends around the quarantine, that we never, historically speaking, we never been through a time that everyone globally are forced to go through the same conditioning, almost the same experience, and it's really powerful. I think we all collectively cultivating something here. So stick around. It's gonna be interesting. He asks about anemas. It's part of the spirit. I've never done an anema, I'm sorry. Cleaning the body. I've never done it. I'm not like really. I'm concerned with my health, but I'm like kind of careful of introducing like extra things. I already have like things that I do for my health that take from my time. Like I do some little yoga and stretching, but really like to be healthy, it's enough just to eat sanctified food stuff. Like the food stuff that I eat, I do it in yoga. It's part of my bhakti yoga process. I offer it to Krishna. It's vegetarian. It's offered with clean, clear consciousness, Krishna consciousness. And if you know what you eat proper food stuff, spiritual food stuff, and you just go to bed early, wake up early, take a shower at least once a day, all these things, they like the more I practice, I have less and less health problems actually. It's so, because you get to feel your body better. You get to feel your body, you get to experience what the body tells you, and if you just listen to that, if you listen to your body, you're gonna know, oh, okay, I should not eat too many sweets because I'm like developing something. So it's a question of being aware, and really in this like just part of the sadhana that Srila Prabhupada left us is just to be aware of the simple things in life. Yeah, I do Gayatri mantra. Why don't you chant Gayatri mantra? Well, sunset here is like in an hour from now, so there's still time. What am I doing in this lockdown? Yeah, thank you for this question. I'm here and participating in the Sattvatov community. If you don't know what is Sattvatov, I welcome you to go on their website, sattvatov.com. In the comments, posted the link. And I'm participating in many transformational, spiritually based transformational seminars. And yeah, going into another depth in my spiritual practice and connecting on individual basis. Like I was speaking in the beginning, that I connect with people one-on-one more now. So if any one of you interested in some consulting or anything like that, or just to let your heart to be heard by someone who you trust, if you trust me, of course, welcome to reach out to me. Living Monk. @gmail.com. And yeah, I mainly talk with many people like that during the day, and help them to just feel understood and heard. And that's really the core of like solving our problems. We are the experts on how to solve our problems. We are Satchitananda Vigraha. We are full of knowledge and bliss. So we don't need the permission or ask from anyone for a suggestion. Really, we have already all the answers. And the problem, though, that many times something is blocking us from hearing ourselves. So my service at the moment is letting you be heard, and I welcome you to get in touch with me if you're interested in any service like that. What the situation in Florida? This lockdown is sort of like over. Like we actually in the community here in the Sattvatov community, we're gonna start in-person programs in next week, and the malls are opening, everything is opening, but there's like a big uncertainty in the air in terms of how long it's gonna be till another lockdown. So, okay, Riksishe has a question. Science talks about evolution with a lot of scientific grounding. Also, if the theory of everything that is born and die doesn't hold true for the universe, I think of science confirms the sun and the solar system will die off in a distant time. The question then isn't part of evolution and not creation? I'm something so conflicted. So I see talks about the end of the universe. Like from what I hear, it's a bit difficult for me to connect to your comment. I'm not getting the question there really, but I do hear that you're in a sort of a conflict in terms of what the scientific world says and maybe what your vision is on the world. So I'm having a trouble to understand what is your vision and what is the scientific term. If I know about Sadhguru, I heard he pops on my feed, but I never clicked on him. Should I? Oh, sorry. Dr. Spy was asking many questions, and I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm sorry. Like your flag, man. Is that that's the Ramadan, eh? How's the Ramadan going for you? Indian Muslim from Kerala. Indian converted to Hare Krishna. I'm doing Gayatri Mantra every morning. Yeah, nice. Yeah, well, in fact, the Muslims, they have a much more strict, like a Gayatri tradition. They do 5 times a day. So that's in one sense way advanced than the Brahminical standard, like to chant 5 times a day prayers to God. Of course, we have another practice which is 2 hours of systematic chanting before sunrise. Before we chant the Gayatri, we would do 16 rounds of Japamala, like the Tasbih. We have this, and we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And then we chant Gayatri 3 times. But yeah, the Muslims too, they have 5 times a day. It's even can go even more crazy about God. But you were asking something on the top there. What were you asking? Let me see. What is Kalki avatar of Krishna? Well, there are different forecasts about Krishna's appearances, and the last supposed to be in this age, before the cycle begins again. Like Vedic history works in cyclical patterns. It's not like we're gonna live and then we're gonna die and then hell knows what's gonna happen. No, there is a cyclical pattern, and now we in the last cycle of the cyclical pattern before it starts over again. And every pattern there are incarnations that appear in a pattern. So the last incarnation that appears would be Kalki. I know, I never visited Mayapur. Sorry. What do you think? Is it a man-made virus? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm like trying to avoid these like conspiracy theories, because you know, if it is a conspiracy or if it's not, we have to deal with what is happening in like, first of all, in our internally what happens to us, and externally, you know, if it's a conspiracy or not, it's not going to change my life really. I still cannot go and, like, let's say I want to go distribute books, I cannot do that. So whatever it is, I'm just making the time spiritually productive, you know. Everything is made by Krishna ultimately, even if it's made by men made by Krishna, so it's all made by Krishna. Ram Ram, nice to see you. So let's make a competition. Who is the longest term subscriber here? You can let me know in the comments. When did you join? When I had 1,000 subscribers, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50, 60. I remember in the beginning, I was literally, when I was just started the channel 2 years ago, I was sending messages to people, please subscribe so I can change the freaking name of the channel, because they don't allow you to change the name of the channel until you get 100 subscribers. At least that's how it was when I started YouTube. So I was literally, I messaged 100 people, and many of them said, I'm not gonna subscribe to your channel. Okay, Mother since 55, thank you so much for sticking around. Krishna. It's been a long journey. 40,000, okay. Harsh, 60,000. Nice. Yeah, my like little goal, inspiration that I have is to reach 108,000 on my birthday. So let's see, you think it's gonna happen? Why humans are killing us? Innocent potatoes. I personally, I don't like to kill potatoes. Like, it's like I don't like to work with potatoes. I'm kind of like, I was allergic to potatoes when I was young, so I kind of try to avoid them. Jose asks, how was introduced to Krishna? I should make a video about it. Oh boy. I'm actually planning to go to Montreal, where I was introduced to Krishna, and make a video about it. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video about it. But short story told, the short way, I was doing yoga and I read a book about yoga where it said to read the Bhagavad Gita, and then when I moved to Montreal, I met someone who invited me to read Bhagavad Gita, and everything else is history. When is my birthday? November. What do you say, SRM? You're gonna reach 108,000 till November? I wonder what kind of videos you would like to see during this quarantine. Someone offered me this weird collaboration to, I mean, I don't know if I should do that or not. Hey Harley, how's it going, David? Harley from Butler, right? So someone offered me this weird collaboration video of doing my astrological chart and putting it on his YouTube channel or something like that. And I'm like, all right, like people are really running out of ideas. What do you say? What kind of things you would like to see in the future on this channel? I'm in Alachua County, up in the north. Oh yeah, next to Gainesville. You know Gainesville? No, never been to Puri. The only two places I went to in India were Vrindavan and Jaipur. Do I want to visit Kumbh 2021? That sounds really cool. You recommend? Udaipur. Oh, that's like next to Jaipur, right? That's like the blue city? No, something like that. Mathura. Yeah, I've been to Mathura. If I heard about International Sri Krishna Mandir. Yes, I heard. There is this devotee Nimai Nitai Prabhu. He has a YouTube channel. I'm subscribed to his channel. Go check him out too. He posts much more than me now. I'm kind of lazy already. So come on. What would you like to see? What kind of videos you would like to see? Interviewing people, books not bombs, some philosophy videos. I'm moving to Montreal in the fall. What can you say about the Montreal temple? Hey Kade, Stefan. Cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be there in the fall, but I am planning to visit Montreal during the summer, because it's getting cold in the fall. Like Montreal's already freezing cold in October, so I think I'm gonna be out by then. But yeah, there's a nice devotional community there. I think they have the largest marble deities there. Oh yeah, Nimai Nita is from Montreal too. Yes, that's true. You subscribe to his channel? We're speaking about this one devotee who lives in China, and he has a personal vlog, and pretty active vlog. You can go and check him out. Maybe Moth knows can link the name here. Kumar wants to start yoga. You start from sitting down and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and do that. Try to do that for 5 minutes a day, every day. If it's too easy for you, do 10 minutes. If that's too easy, do 20 minutes. And raise it up, as much as you can, at least 2 hours. When you reach 2 hours, come back and tell me what's your experience. How to transform to Krishna consciousness. Okay. Can be more specific maybe. Patrick. Krishna Patrick. Patrick from India. Where are you from, guys? Let me know in the comments. I'm kind of curious. I guess there are many people from India here. Someone from Florida. Some other places. So yeah, pretty much. Hey, Devananda. Hare Krishna. Nice to see you in the comment section. I'm missing so many people here. Hey, Christy, she is here too. Hare Krishna, Christy. One blink and I miss so many wonderful comments. Sorry guys, I'm gonna scroll up and see what you all up for. Why did Krishna stop playing a flute? I didn't know he stopped playing a flute, I'm sorry. No idea. Govinda. Well, recently someone sent me a recording, because I mentioned last time that I really like Radha Govinda Dev Temple, so someone sent me a recording of Govinda Jaya Jaya from the Radha Govinda Dev Temple. And it's so good. Do you hear that? That's really, I feel especially connected to this chant because it's such a soothing tempo. I've never been to a temple that moved my heart in any way, and that temple completely moved my heart. And every time that I hear this melody, I'm just melting. Yes, please, country, love my country. Do you think nature can be so harsh? Well, it is harsh, right? So if I think or not, I don't see the difference there. You like the books, not bombs, David. Cool. And philosophy. Okay. I really miss the books, not bombs too. My parents were not communist. Why do you think my parents were communists? They're not communists. But they liked it. They appreciate. Clean lifestyle, not running after women, not doing drugs. I think my parents were pretty chill and cool with that. Hey, yes, thank you Devananda for joining. Devi, right? Your nickname is Devi. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Prabhu, I want to be a monk, but I'm confused how financially I will support myself. Well, anyone can be a monk regardless of being a monk externally, and this is what really my channel is about. Like, I'm not actually consider myself a monk, but I'm living in like a spiritually like minimal lifestyle. I'm practicing my spirituality, and I find so much taste there that I'm not like involving myself too much materially. You know what I mean? And I think if you will really connect to what you need in your life, like what is this thing that you need support for? Like you say, I need financially to support myself. Yeah, like, even actually when I was a monk, full-fledged monk living in a temple, I was going to work and supporting the temple, So everyone has to work, but the question is what kind of consciousness he has when he's working, you know what I mean? Gopala Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radharamana Hari. Ireland. Thank you, Dennis, for tuning from Ireland. How's the weather there? Thank you, Tunga, for appreciating that. It's a very nice thing. Hari Govinda Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radharamana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. You couldn't go to the beach because of the lockdown, I guess, eh? Yeah, well, soon as I heard it's already over, so we made it so far. We're gonna make it through there. I grew up on the beach, and I know if I go now back to Israel, I won't be able to do anything there. So that's why I'm here. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala. That's actually one of the first songs I heard, like Govinda Jaya Jaya. Really, really epic song. Sometimes I meditate. I don't know if it's like out of spiritual frustration or, but I imagine how just I'm leaving everything and just going to this temple, absorb myself in this kirtan every day till I leave the body. I guess it's very early for many of you. Okay, that was nice. I'm gonna go to do some other things. It was nice to hang out. And yeah, I'm gonna mention if you have any questions or you want to do some one-on-one session, a short one-on-one session, like a 15-20 minutes, I'll be glad to give every single one of you. Hit me up on livingmonk108@gmail.com. That's a sign. Oh, thank you, Potato. I'm surely gonna help. Gonna buy some potatoes and offer them to Krishna. Just kidding. I'm not a really big fan of potatoes, so I'm gonna keep your potato safe. What is my book distribution script? I just I give a compliment, and if people react to the compliment, I ask them a question. Damn, I should probably go and watch my videos. I already forgot how to do books, I think. It's been a long time since I went out and did books, guys. I sent some books on the internet. If one of you would like a book, by the way, let me know. I'm gonna send you. Okay. Street dancing, nice. All right. Thank you, Potato, for the appreciating my sense of humor. And yeah, I'm gonna see you all next time. Message me on social media. Let me know when you would like to do another Q&A. Woohoo! Until then, thank you everybody who joined. Use the super chat. Subscribed, liked, and shared. Ram Ram Ji.